Hi there, it's Nicole for Simon Says Stamp, and today I have a card featuring the August 2015 Simon Says Stamp card kit. I have created this cute little kite shaker using components from the kit. To start, I am taking this pattern paper from the kit. This happens to be my favorite pattern, and I wanted to really make sure that it shined, so it's going to be the background of the design. This paper and one of the greetings from the stamp set included in the kit really kind of were what jump-started this entire card project. I'm using one of the stitched rectangle dies from Simon Says Stamp, and I've taped it in place because I don't want it to shift. I'm going to use multiple dies here, and sometimes they'll gravitate towards each other with that magnetic platform. And then I'm going to tape the inside shaker piece to the kite shaker, which is an exclusive die to Simon Says Stamp as well. Right inside there, go ahead and I'm going to set all those inside pieces aside. I'm actually not going to be using those for this card, but for now I set them aside just in case I would need anything. And then I'll use some of the cream cardstock included in the kit for the card base. That's what I was laying there. Next, I'm going to take some of this shimmery teal cardstock included in the kit, and I am going to die cut both the outside frame for the kite, and I'm going to cut that inside piece again. The only thing I really need from that inside piece are those little bows for the kite tail. There's what that frame's going to look like over the cutout that I've already cut out there on the card base itself. But the little bows are part of that other design, so you have to die cut the entire thing. And I did die cut those from the two other shimmery colors of cardstock included in the August kit as well, so that I had all of those cute little bright shimmery bow ties to add to the kite string. Now, instead of die cutting the kite string, I'm going to use some string. I'm going to take one of the greetings from the stamp set included in the kit and stamp that on that scrap of ivory cardstock, and then I'll trim that out with my paper trimmer. For my other greeting, I am going to ink that up with some Simon Says Stamp black ink as well. And using my other greeting kind of as a guide so I know right where I want to stamp that, I will stamp that near the bottom right corner of the card. I'm going to go ahead and create all of my inside pieces here for the inside of the shaker. So before I add the acetate behind the window or anything like that, I have another panel that I die cut from some of the cream cardstock in the kit that's the same size as the rectangle for the front that I die cut, and I am lining those up. I haven't attached the front panel to the back one yet, but this way it gives me a guide or somewhere to attach all of these little inside pieces for the kite. And I just went ahead and used a couple of patterns from the kit. The polka dot is actually the reverse of this Great Sunshine design paper that I'm using for the front. And then the little stripes are from another one of these 6x6 papers in the kit. Then I can go ahead and pop that up. And I am ready to add, I like to use a little bit more strong bond adhesive for the acetate. I think it holds a little better, so I'm using the Permatac Glue Arts adhesive runner there. And then I have a little piece of acetate from a leftover project that I'm going to just secure right behind that kite window. I'm going to flip that panel over and add some little dots of glue using the Zig glue pen to the back of that outline for the kite. And then this is going to go on the front of the shaker. So it'll be what gives that kite that real definition. And I'll glue that right in place. Kind of just set that over, make sure everything is still lined up great. Now before the glue dries too much, I am going to just lift that in real quickly, add a little dot of glue, and tuck the end of my string underneath my kite. I don't want it to be too far up there because I don't want it to raise the outline of the kite too much. Go ahead and snip the end of my string so it's not pulling so much. I'm using that acrylic block to hold that glue down while it dries. Now I'm going to add just a couple of tiny dots of glue to my string to hold that and secure it in place. Again, using something heavy. The acrylic blocks are handy on my work desk, so I use those a lot, just to hold that down until the glue is nice and secure. I'll take those little die cut bows now, and I'm going to just dab little dots of glue onto the string and then place those right along the string, using my acrylic block to hold those down until the glue dries. I'm going to repeat that for all 3 of these little bows. Once I have all of those in place, I can secure the remaining little strip that I stamped and trimmed out for my greeting. It says, "You are better than sunshine." That's saying a lot. There's a whole bunch of really fun greetings in the kit this month. And then I'm going to take some foam tape and I'm going to outline that shaker area of my card. For this, you want to make sure that the foam adhesive is butting up right next to each other so that the shaker material doesn't go anywhere. This kit is great for making shakers. There is a cute little tube of sequin material from Martha Stewart included in the kit, so it's perfect for making shaker cards. Once I have outlined the actual window and got that made sure that there's no way for the shaker sequins to escape, I can start adding foam adhesive to the rest of this panel. And you want to make sure that the whole panel is nice and is this on the same level, I guess is what I want to say. You don't want to skimp on your adhesive because it will definitely show. I'm going to take a powder tool and run that around that inside edge of the foam adhesive so that the sequins don't stick to it. And then I'm going to tap in some of that shaker material inside of that kite well, remove all the foam adhesive, and then place the backer to the back of that, and then I can flip it over and shake my card. And you can see those pattern papers there in the background, and it makes a really fun kite shaker. I can add some adhesive to the back of my shaker now and attach that whole thing to my card base. Now this is cute as it is, but I felt like it needed just a little something else, and there are these awesome October Afternoon puffy stickers included in the kit, and these clouds I thought were perfect for this kite flying in the sunny sky. So I'm going to layer a couple of them here on the left side of the kite, and then I'll take a third one and place it somewhere over here along the right edge, just trying to get it to balance out kind of nicely. Then I will just trim off any of that excess that overhangs the shaker panel. And there is what the card looks like all finished. Thanks for watching this video showcasing the Simon Says Stamp August 2015 card kit. The supplies I've used are listed and linked below the video on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.